Hi, Mark Jamin here, Medical Director of the Haywood County Health Department. And let's talk about this pandemic. It's time for our weekly update. And again, let me say thanks to the many of you who are following the three W's, showing an IQ, and practicing the golden rule of gathering. And today, I also want to start a new weekly feature. Kudos to businesses that are figuring out ways to make their place safe for customers, staff, and the community. So today, a shout out to the Chocolate Bear and Smoky Mountain Dog Bakery, both in downtown Waynesville. Nicely done. Nicely done. Go see what they're doing. And thanks to the Chamber of Commerce on the lookout for innovative ways to preserve both health and the economy. If you watched the Board of Commissioners meeting on Monday, we presented detailed data about what's happening here in Haywood County as well as Western North Carolina and the state. And you heard about a cluster of cases stemming from a birthday party, where one asymptomatic person at the party got ill afterwards and turned out to be infected, exposing others at the gathering, resulting in many exposed people, which led also to the shutdown of a business. The down and dirty is this. Whatever metric you want to look at right now, whether that's cases, deaths, COVID-like illness presentations, hospitalizations, the data is pretty clear right now. Since the end of April, we are on a path of accelerated spread. And it happens to be just like everyone around us. The R-naught for North Carolina has reached the critical threshold of 1. That means one infected person infects one other. South Carolina and Georgia are well above that, in which one person infects more than one other, causing spread to accelerate. Tennessee and Virginia have risen and are just below that threshold. Cases are accelerating, not slowing down. And think this stems from the increased contact accompanying reopening? No one should be surprised by that. One case here in Haywood County illustrates what's happening. Person A, in their 20s, develops a cough and aches. They have no idea where they were exposed. They work 2 jobs. Through contact tracing, a coworker at each of those jobs tests positive. Neither of those has symptoms. A parent of one of those then tests positive. Each appropriately isolates, quarantines, and they all recover. But think about this. How far would this have gone without contact tracing, and if people had not followed through? One person led to 3 others being infected. That is an R-naught of 3. And if each of those had infected 3 others, where would we be? Yes, it's great that none of them developed significant symptoms, none of them were hospitalized, and they all got well. Community spread, close contact at work with others, clusters of infections, increasing cases, increasing hospitalizations. And it's happening all around Western North Carolina and the Southeast. And this is how it happens. Controllable for now. And that is how we hope the dance goes. But until when? Right now, each of us must make choices about which dance steps to take. Assess the risk to yourself, balancing that risk against the risk to someone else's health. And the question is, how lucky do you feel? There's no way to make the risk 0, but there is a way to make it less. And that is the key to this dance, the key to preserving health and the economy. 3 W's, your good IQ, the golden rule of gathering. Being careful when you go to or find yourself in a close space, especially if it's loud and people are talking loudly or singing. Keep your distance. I know there are a lot of you who don't want to wear a mask, but maybe, in consideration of others who can't afford to get infected, you'd at least be willing to, if just in these high-risk environments. What you do and what those around you do is what matters right now. So be well and be careful, especially right now.